Hello, hello. I'm a little bit early. Hello, Kashubu. Hello, Desha. Hello, Exena. Hello, Afia. Hello, Anjali. I didn't get to give you a reading yesterday, Anjali. I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Hello, Amy. Hello, Yaya. Hello, Haley. Hello, Louise. It's not even 1:30 yet, so I'll wait 1 minute. Hello, Farine. How are you? I haven't seen you for a while. Thank you, Louise. Thank you for joining. Welcome. Hello, Arpita. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Yaya. I'm so glad. I hope it blesses you. Let's set our intentions, raise our vibrations. What are you studying, Farheen? Are you referring to black magic, Farheen? Your sister-in-law does black magic? Your sister-in-law doesn't do black magic, but what do you think she's doing? A curse? Before we start our sacred geometry activations, and I've been focusing personally on the Shri Yantra. Hello, Arpita. I will try and do my best. I do the free readings. They're very random, so. Has anything happened, Farheen, to cause you to believe that she's done something? Have you and your child been hurt? She just hates you. Well, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. You need to stand in faith that whatever anger, because really, you know, evil, magic, cursing, it does all originate from the heart. It originates from hate. It originates from hatred. You know, so whether you call it black magic, whether it's actually a spell that's putting the curse, like have you ever realized how when you curse someone out, right? That you're using your profanity, you're using your quote unquote curse words. What are curse words? Is there really a big difference between cursing somebody out using socially acceptable curse words or practicing black magic to curse someone? Maybe if you are just cursing someone, you're invoking your own anger towards that person. Maybe if you're practicing black magic or occult arts to try and put a curse or hex on somebody, right? All you're doing is you're taking your anger and magnifying it with a spiritual force to cause harm. But is there really much difference between somebody just cursing somebody out of their own anger? Does that cause harm when you send that type of negative energy into the atmosphere? So what you need to do, Farheen, is regardless of what your sister-in-law's intentions are, and regardless of how she is going about accomplishing the intention to cause you and your child harm in any form, is to protect yourself. I see what you're saying, Farheen. So you need to protect yourself. And Farheen, you're the one who, your husband is in the other country. I remember doing the reading for you. It was at the 3 strong women who were in the same situation with the husband who was overseas at the time. And your husband's in Dubai, correct? And the sister is still in India. But you need to protect yourself spiritually. You need to spiritually protect yourself. I would get some black obsidian. I wear smoky quartz, but I sometimes switch it out with turquoise, switch it out with amethyst, clear quartz, but this is my smoky quartz. But for what you're dealing with, I would definitely go for some black obsidian. And this isn't black obsidian, this is smoky quartz. It's a little translucent. But I would definitely, oh, hello, old dirty ninja. I would definitely invest in some black obsidian, Farheen, and start there. Your sisters sister-in-law, excuse me, your sister-in-law's intentions are already known to you. You know, and you already know that she's been, as you've said, manipulative with your husband. Well, you get who here in India? Your husband and... Oh, will you get a black obsidian in India? Check on Amazon. You should be able to order it from Amazon rather cheaply. Oh, I have a spammer already on Facebook. Sorry to my Facebook followers who are watching right now. I have blocked the spammer. It's just unbelievable. It's amazing I have any Facebook followers, because every day I have to block all these Facebook spammers. Yeah, so and you can do it in any form, but I prefer to wear my crystals, my stones. But black obsidian, you know, keep it around your house. Wear it. Any type of negativity that's coming towards you will be bounced off. Hi, Louise. I'm sorry I can't do your spirit reading right now. If you would like to contact me for a medium session, we could do that. Right now I'm going to do a general angel reading, and then I'm going to start off with our sacred geometry. And especially for my followers in India, I would like to know if any of you do meditate with the Sri Yantra. But definitely start there, Farheen, and set your intentions every day that you are protected, that your daughter is protected. I'm not sure if you've been here for any of our angel readings where we call upon the Archangel Michael or the Archangel Raphael, you know, and visualize ourselves in a cloak of protection, usually symbolic of that Archangel's color. For Archangel Raphael, it's a beautiful emerald green cloak. But you can do any type of visualization work where you know, are visualizing your aura, white light, and that it's a protective shield around you, and any of that energy coming towards you bounces off. And you know, we can look closer into what's going on with your husband, with the sister-in-law, and see what's happening. But right now I'm going to draw an angel card, a daily angel card for everybody who's here and everybody who watches, and then we will do a sacred geometry reading, our activation, and then we will get into some tarot readings for everybody who's here. And of course, as you know, my tarot readings involve numerous tarot decks, numerous oracle cards, pendulum readings, and then relying on the 5 clairs to see and hear and feel what Spirit is saying to all of us. Hello, Dahlia. God bless you. So first, I'm going to give us all a general angel reading, an angel blessing. Now this one is a daily guidance from your angels, but I also very frequently... Hello, Chetna. Okay, if you were here yesterday, Chetna, you are so very welcome. I am so happy that you're here, and I will be reading for you today. And if you were here yesterday, then you understand why I'm so excited to see Chetna. Hello, Archie. I'm not sure if any of the regulars who were here yesterday are here right now, but when they come in, I will let them know. Hopefully they show up. Okay, so let's see what angel blessing we have today. And it is see only love. I love this. See only love. This is our angel blessing for today. Look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings, and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. And that kind of coincides with what we were just speaking about, Farheen. That, you know, whether somebody is actually trying to put a curse or a hex on somebody. Yes, Uzma. Hello, Uzma. How are you? Hello, Jano. That hatred in your heart is the root of of all of that animosity that gives the power to any type of curse that you want to put on somebody. You know, it's not that good, loving, cheerful people are just walking around putting hexes or curses on people. That originates out of the heart. It originates out of anger. You know, and that's why it's so important that we all work on our own issues of anger, so that we're not creating that type of fertile ground for negativity to grow. But at the same time, you want to keep an atmosphere of love around you while you are still protecting yourself. And that's kind of the trick. When people are hurting us, knowing that balance of how you continue to walk in love and forgiveness, how you maintain a humble spirit, but while at the same time not letting people walk all over you and hurt you. You know, so you have to be, what is it, wise as a serpent but harmless as a dove. So you have to know how to protect yourself and protect your loved ones, at the same time how to keep walking in a spirit of love, so the anger and hatred and evil actions of others don't change you, don't affect you, and stop your growth. And I feel like I'm going to do one more angel card, and this is from Diana Cooper, The Angels of Light. Oh, I'm fine, thank you, Uzma. How are you? And these are just general right now, and the next one is wisdom. Wisdom. Knowledge is learnt, but wisdom is the divine prompting within you. Your angel guidance is to connect to your still, quiet center and listen to the wisdom of your soul. Then you will take decision and act from your own infinite self. With wisdom, life takes on a new perspective as dramas and fears become insignificant in comparison with the magnificence of the overall picture. Walk your path in life as one of the wise ones, and all will revere and respect you. And the affirmation is, I listen to my wisdom. And I want to type that in here. And I love this because it's not saying like I listen to wisdom. It's not like I listen to wisdom in general. The affirmation is I listen to my wisdom. Because as you know, you are connected to Source. Oh, Uzma, are you and Farheen friends now? I like that. Have you been seeing each other? Do you have some synchronicity going on? Are you showing up in the same streams and things? I like that. Yes, Amy, we will see to that. So we've been working through, this is Lon. She is Dutch, and she is a digital artist. This is Lon. And these are her sacred geometry activations. And I think once we finish these activations, I may do, she has another deck of sacred geometry activations, but they're geared towards relationships. And then I think when we finish those, I really want to go through the Rumi Oracle deck, because I like starting the streams with something that's applicable to everybody. Oh, you're all thanks to me? Oh, that's awesome. Farheen, that's awesome. I thought maybe you guys were seeing each other in other streams too. This is wonderful. Oh, this makes me so happy. What time is it right now in India? I'm trying to. I mean, I guess I could ask Echo. Oh, I didn't know that, Farheen. Awesome. Is it around 8 p.m. where you are? I'm not sure. 12:17 a.m.? No. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize it was that late. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for staying up late with me. In Pakistan, it's 11:47. Okay. I had no idea that you were that far ahead of me. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see the sacred geometry. Makes me think I should start my lives at 8. 8 in the morning. Thank you, Spirit. What is the sacred geometry activation for today? Here we go. Oh, root chakra. Oh, good. Yesterday, for some strange reason, my when I would hold up the card, the words were reversed. I didn't fix it. It fixed itself. I don't have any clue what happened. Root chakra. The frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well as in the physical world. I'm not sure if you can see this, but the sacred geometry in this design is the circle of life. Can you see it? I hate how this webcam has this do you see the lights from the go away lights? I can't, it won't work. It has its own light on the webcam, and it just makes these horrible reflections whenever I want to show a card on it. Okay, but this is the circle of life sacred geometry. Hello, Sakshi. Well, how it works is when I start the stream, I do a little music, general, it's not really meditation, it's just, I used the wrong drumstick, sorry about that. I do a little bit of frequency work. We speak, we talk. I do pull a couple cards for angel readings. Then I do the sacred geometry reading, because right now this is sacred geometry. It's a reading and an activation, and then when it's done, then I do the tarot readings. And how that works is anybody who wants an absolute reading in depth will make a donation of any amount. If no donations come through, I will see who is in the chat that I feel drawn to, and then I will give them a free reading. I'm so sorry, Deshami. Okay, root chakra. The flower of life is a geometric shape recognized by many cultures all over the planet. It consists of 13 equal circles that intersect at the middle of each circle. Let me see that one. I think, isn't there a way for me to like pull up a picture and put it on the stream while I'm doing something? I think I can do that, since I can't show the picture so well without here's a pretty one. Okay, I think I can somehow do this. How does this one work? News layout. I don't know what I'm doing. Picture-in-picture layout. Press. How come nothing's happening? Nothing's happening. What am I doing? I'm scared. What am I doing? Absolutely nothing's happening. Why isn't that? Wait a minute. Is it down? Oh, I think it's down here. Share. Share slides. Share screen. Oh, I think I'm doing it. Wait a minute. Oh, I did it. I did it. Okay. Yes, let's do that. I want to have that on the screen while I figured it out. Yay. Okay. So oh, you can't really see when I hold it up now. Okay, so let me start over. Now you can see the flower of life. The flower of life is a geometric shape recognized by many cultures all over the planet. It consists of 13 equal circles that intersect at the middle of each circle, creating the perfectly proportioned flower. As a symbol, the flower of life represents the universe as a whole, as well as the harmony in which all the separate components of the universe work together. This beautiful pattern is often used to indicate our understanding of our connection as humans and as spiritual beings to the whole. Now for this one, it's purple, but for our reading here, okay, we're looking at the colors red and just red. I thought it was red and purple, but it's just red. The color red is associated with the root or base chakra. It is linked to our survival instincts and to our ability to ground and identify ourselves in the physical world. It is connected to our sense of prosperity and security and to our physical health. The location of the root chakra at the base of the spine is also the seat of the Kundalini, instinctive primal energy, force, and the first chakra is believed to be the generator of life. Red stimulates love and passion, excitement, courage, strength, power, and persistence. Its sense is smell. So take a moment to mentally scan your body. Let's all do that right now. Take a moment to mentally scan your body. How does it feel? Is there anything it wants to tell you? How grounded do you feel? How deep do your roots grow? Do you feel connected to Mother Earth? How about the cosmos? Contemplate your connection to the physical plane. When is the last time you walked barefoot outside? So, of course, walking barefoot outside, that's a grounding activity. And many times in life, in our day-to-day routines, we can lose focus on, let me see if this fixes this. Oh, look, there I am again. We can lose focus of our place in spirit. We can lose our sense of connection to the earth, to the cosmos, to the universe. And walking barefoot is a good way to be grounded. Also, mentally thinking about every movement that you're doing. So if you're starting to get very spaced out, very anxious, maybe anxiety is taking a hold of you, you're having racing thoughts of some nature, to just stop and just be still, just kind of tune in and really become present in what you're doing. Like maybe you're washing dishes, just like really stop and focus all your energy on the task at hand. And that's a very good way to become grounded, to stop. I mean, it can really help you deal with any type of anxiety or things of that nature. So now we shall move on to our tarot. And I have the Angel Wisdom here. Let me show you the Angel Wisdom by Bradley Valentine. And I want to take this off the screen, so I'm trying to show something and hide something. There we go. Okay, Angels and Ancestors from Kyle Gray. My Goddess deck from Colette Baron Reed. Another set of Angel Tarot cards. And I don't have the box for these right now. I I got rid of them and I keep them in a velvet pouch, but these are my Gilded Tarots by Ciro Marchetti. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Ciro Marchetti, yeah. Italian. And I just love these cards. Like, look at the imagery on these tarot cards. Pick them up in the King and Queen of Swords right next to each other. I'm going to do a deep shuffle of my Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. So, just bear with me one sec. And let's see. Chetna, is it Chetna or Chetna? I'm saying Chetna. Are you still here? There you are. So I would like to do a reading for you today. And I did a reading for your husband yesterday, and it started off to be about finances and if you two would be moving to another country. And you were all over the reading. And it's interesting because your husband had said that you were very, very happy, that you're very loving, and you bring laughter and joy to other people. But the reading, Spirit was showing some deep issues. So I definitely want to give you a goddess reading. And but we spent a good time on the reading yesterday. And he did mention that you're a teacher. And towards the end of the reading, it did seem as if the move out of country, of getting work out of country, could very likely come through your teaching position. And I just want to check in with you and your energy and see what Spirit has to say. And I do know a little bit about you. I know that you have 2 children. And let me, if I stop the screen, does it go away? Okay, yes. So let's see what Spirit wants to say to you, Chetna. No, this reading is for Chetna right now, Uzma. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you for letting me connect to Chetna's Spirit guides, our Spirit team, our guardian angels. And let's see what message you have for Chetna today. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What do you have for Chetna? Okay, 8 of Pentacles. So we definitely see that you work very, very hard. You're a hard worker. The Sun reversed. Okay, again, this came up yesterday. Yesterday I had so many reversals for you, and I didn't get anything positive until you moved. Ace of Pentacles reversed. It's coming up again. 9 of Cups reversed. 7 of Cups upright. King of Pentacles, that's good. The Moon reversed. So we have the Sun and the Moon, major arcana, showing up in your reading, both reversed. 7 of Swords, upright. Queen of Wands, upright. This signifies you. Temperance reverse, another major arcana card reversed. So we have the Sun, Moon, and Temperance for your major arcana. Ace of Swords reversed. The Chariot, upright. See, that Chariot is about moving. It's about moving. 9 of Wands, upright. 3 of Swords, upright. Finally, 10 of Pentacles, upright. Okay, so to begin, we see you are a very, very hard worker. Very hard worker. You're diligent. When you focus on a task, you stick to it, you get it done, and you will be up all hours of the night working to achieve your dreams, achieve your goals. Right now, you are at a place in your life where there really is not much joy coming through. Your Sun card is reversed. Ace of Pentacles is new beginnings, mostly business, finances. It can refer to health, but the Ace is the beginning of something, and that energy is slow down too. So you've worked very, very hard, but this energy to succeed in new ventures is not flowing properly. The Nine of Cups, this is almost like a happily ever after, and it's very interesting, and I just did a very deep shuffle. It's very interesting that it was paired with the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is like daydream. It's like somebody is sitting around and they're thinking about all of the things that they wish they could get from the universe, right? I want one cup full of peace, one cup full of riches, a new home. It's all these little things that somebody's daydreaming about. The Nine of Cups is when everything you've daydreamed about you actually get. Your cup is full, your cup is runneth over. And do you see how here he is, like he's even like a little overweight, a little chubby, because he's been like living off the fat of the land. He's wealthy. Everything he wanted and worked for, he has. Well, your Nine of Cups is reversed. So you're not at the place where these blessings and the things that you've worked for are flowing. The Sun, which can represent marriage, but happiness, radiance, just that life force where you're going through and everything is, sunny and happy and energetic. That's not flowing. The things that you're working for to make you happy, that's not flowing. But you still have the daydreams. You're still spending more time, it's kind of like being stuck, because it's like you're working so hard at the dream. You have the dreams, you have the visions, what you want. You're working and working and working, but you're not seeing the return. Now, King of Pentacles, this king is grounded. This could represent a boss. It could represent your husband. But the King of Pentacles energy, again, goes with your Eight of Pentacles, that you are working very, very hard. You do have this energy where you know how to be practical, you know how to be grounded. You're not blowing money. You're not, just taking your money and throwing it away. You're working very hard for it. Your Moon is reversed. Now, yesterday I pulled a lot of cards for you. The Empress was reversed, followed by a reverse Queen of Cups. Yeah, that's what it was. And now today, the Moon card is reversed. Now, the Moon card does represent feminine energy. It's also a card for motherhood. I know that you're a very devoted mother, so it can represent your own mother. Okay, the Empress represents mothers. So yesterday, when it showed up reversed, it could represent the issue with your mother. Okay, this could represent you having some emotional upheaval and feeling distressed. It can represent the relationship with your mother. I do absolutely feel that the Queen of Wands is representing you in this reading, because the Moon is reversed and it's followed by the Seven of Swords. I do feel that this is in reference to your mother. The Seven of Swords, if you look, this is a man, and usually we see swords as fighting, right? It's almost like he's been to battle and he had 7 swords, okay? And it's like he's been to battle and he's just like, you know what? Forget it. I'm done with the fight. There's 2 swords down there and he's like, leave them. I don't even care anymore. This is what I can carry. I can carry these 5 and I'm out of here. I'm done with the fight. So it is very, very possible. I'm not saying 100%, because the Moon card could represent you and it could represent another scenario that you're having personally. But this very well could represent that the energy with your mother is not flowing well. You're tired of fighting. You're leaving what you can't carry, and you're on your way. Whenever I pull this card for men, it's usually a single man who's like done with the relationship. I call it the lone wolf. It's a man who's like, I'm not being part of this anymore. I'm walking away. So it could very well be that you're done with that situation and you're walking away. It's followed by the Queen of Wands upright. Now the Queen of Wands, do you see how she's holding that wand and it's lit up? And right behind her is like this tower, this pillar that's on fire. So what she is doing in this card is she is lighting her wand into that fire. She's claiming her own power. She's illuminating herself. She's lighting the way. She's not going to be standing around in the dark. She's lighting her own way. Now, continuing this reading from the reversed moon to walking away, I absolutely feel that that's what this is. It's saying, I'm done fighting. I'm on my own. I'm taking my own power in my own hands. And this is a very strong card, and I'm very happy that it's upright in your reading and not reversed. So this is absolutely saying, take your own wand, light your own way. Now, Temperance is reversed. A lot of your major arcana cards are showing up reversed, except for the Chariot, which speaks of movement. So we've had the Sun reversed, we've had the Moon reversed, we have you taking your own power into your own hands, but now we have Temperance reversed. And Temperance is about balance. Let me show you upright. It's about balance, to temper something, but it's also about patience and waiting. So I feel that what this is showing is there's like a speeding up of you're claiming your power. You're working so hard to make things happen, and that it's just not flowing, okay? Like in the financial area, in all of these practical areas. I believe for you, what this is saying is take this power into your own hand, and you're actually going to see a speeding up of the things that you're working for. I don't know exactly how some other person could be holding you back from your power. I'm not sure if it's intentions. I'm not sure if it's something emotional or mental. I'm not sure if it's a boss who's like holding you back from achieving what you want. I'm not sure what it is. I'm sure you will know what that is. But I absolutely believe that when you take your power back from whoever's trying to take it from you, and you continually walk in your power, you will see that the things that are taking so long to transpire are going to speed up. Now, this is very interesting to me because this is the Ace of Swords, and that's reversed. I usually see the Ace of Swords as something that has to do with a legal situation. It doesn't always have to be legal, but for me, when I see it, usually that's the first thing that I ask. Was there a legal situation? The Ace of Swords being reversed, was there something that was happening that was legal that maybe the legal process stopped, or you're not going that legal route anymore? But it can also refer to truth, justice, overcoming adversity, facing problems, things of that. It does have to do with clarity of mind, things of that sort, but because it's reversed, if it is referring to justice, truth, fortitude, it means that something in that area. Oh, I see. Okay. It could mean that something in that area is being blocked too. But if there was a legal situation that you're facing, or anything involving something legal, that's not happening because that's been reversed. So that I would actually need a little bit of clarity to do a clarifier on. I'm not sure if it's really that necessary for that Ace of Swords, but just for you, if it was something to do with dishonesty, distrust, but I don't feel that's it. It's like Spirit is saying that's not what it's about. I feel it really has to do with a legal situation. I feel it has to do with maybe there was some fear of a legal situation that's not going to come to pass, that you don't have to worry about it. The Chariot, to me, absolutely means movement. It's victory, it's pride. And to me, when I did the reading for your husband yesterday, we were looking at like an alternative scenario of what will bring you the most joy. And it absolutely showed that what you and your husband have been planning on of moving, leaving the country, that is what will bring you the most joy. I believe that that's why this chariot is showing up. And I do believe that the move will happen. Like I said yesterday with the reading, it was showing more that if you focus on applying for the teaching jobs or using something with your education, that I think it will speed up and come that way. Now this is what's interesting, because we do see this move with the chariot, but then we see the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is very defensive. It's this man is like taking his wand and he's fighting off attacks. So I'm not sure if you will be facing some opposition about moving. Absolutely, I believe this is about moving. You're going to be somehow on the defense. I have a Facebook spammer here. I'm sorry, let me deal with that. I have so many Facebook spammers, and it's really a problem, because they come in and they will go to every person who's been on my Facebook and ask them to inbox them. Okay, so here we have you on guard, okay? And I do believe this is connected to the move, on guard. But there will be some pain involved with this. There is a broken heart. And it may be, there are some people that you would leave behind that causes you some pain, or it could just be that with this move, maybe you're even not sure if that is the best thing. I'm not sure exactly where this broken heart is coming from, but there is you moving, there's you being defensive, and then there's some pain. You know, it will be hard to move, I guess. And maybe you've never left the country before. I'm not sure. Maybe it'll just be that, but it will all be worth it, because in the end you have an upright Ten of Pentacles. And we started off the reading with what was it? With the Eight of Pentacles, of working hard. And then we had that reversed Ace of Pentacles, showing that even though you're working very hard, things aren't flowing. Well, it ends with the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles, if you look, is a treasure chest filled with gold and is just overflowing. So the Ten of Pentacles is a card that we look for happy marriage, happy blessings, finances, success. It's a wonderful card. So you start off this reading working very hard, having struggles financially. And again, this reading is picking up from yesterday, because we have, once we hit that chariot, once we see this move. And I do want to know, because I could do a clarifier, is there a legal situation that maybe had happened in the past? I do want to know what that one's about. But we have that chariot, then we do have some defensiveness. We do have a potential heartbreak of some sort. And then we have that Ten of Pentacles at the end, which shows that it will be worth it, whatever you go through, whatever this heartbreak is. I don't know, it could be leaving family, leaving your home, something of that nature. But let me look real quick at this Ace of Swords, because I don't know if somebody, I mean, when I see the Ace of Swords reversed, okay, in addition to the legal things, it can also represent somebody lying to you. Was there some sort of legal issue with your in-laws? Let me see. Spirit, please show me clarification on the Ace of Swords. Was it some sort of like a threat for a legal issue? You know, this, okay, this does look like right here, because I'm looking for clarification, and now I have Six of Pentacles, which is actually a card that I see for inheritance, and it's reversed. It's reversed. I don't know. Was there something legally with an inheritance of some sort? Because maybe not inheritance, but the Six of Pentacles, okay? As you can see, it's this man, and he's holding, is it scales? Yeah, he is holding scales. I couldn't see the picture. He's holding these scales, but the scales have gold coins. And you see the hands at the bottom reaching out, getting the money. Um, and the weight, Coleman Waite Smith, in the Rider Waite deck, we see a man with like children, and it usually does represent like an inheritance or somebody in a position of money giving money out to somebody in need. But both of these are reversed, so it could represent an inheritance and legal situation. It could represent maybe a signed contract, maybe somebody trying to loan money, but somewhere that's not flowing properly. But from what I see, any threat of legal action related to debts, well, it could be related to debts. Let me see something. But either way, it's like it's not that pertinent to the reading. I mean, it's here, but that energy is all shifting once this move takes place. Yeah, it absolutely could be related to some form of debt. Let me see one more thing. Five of Swords. And that is like fighting in battle. So I think you know what it means. You have taken a loan, but you've paid it. Okay. So I mean, this is really, really good. It's just you know, you've got to keep working, and I would absolutely say keep working towards this move. But I want to give you a goddess reading, and then I will give you an angel reading before I move on. I'm so glad you're here. It was so nice to meet you too. Hello, Krishu. And Chetna, what time is it where you are right now? Hello, kind words are like, honey, how are you today? It's so good to see you. Hello, Aurora. Hello, Jacqueline. How are you? Oh, it's 12:50. Thank you, Spirit, for what goddess message you have for Chetna. Okay, and it's Ceridwen potential, and it is reversed, so this is an alignment message. This is the goddess Ceridwen, and she's actually the one that that Colette chose to put on the cover of the book. So, and she is an important goddess, Celtic goddess. But when the messages, when the cards are upright, it's called an empowerment message. When they're reversed, it's an alignment message, which basically means that there's like a little task or some sort of readjustment that needs to take place. So the message is, when you become complacent in your comfort zone, you run the risk of never moving beyond where you are. Your true potential remains dormant and inaccessible. This may feel like a vague boredom, an envy of others, or an anxiety accompanied by a sense of low self-worth, reinforced by habit or an addiction to feeling like life will be amazing for everyone else but you. Or, in so many cases, it's just been trained into you after generation upon generation of repression and conformity. The goddess Ceridwen comes to remind you that it's time to course correct. Your alignment task is to turn this around by releasing all judgment towards yourself and others and reclaiming those dreams you seem to have lost. Write down those dreams and set your intentions. Then look in the mirror, imagining that you're looking into Ceridwen's transformative cauldron, and say them out loud as if they have already happened. You are so much more than you allow yourself to be. Only good will come out of your growth. Your dreams and cherished desires are important to the divine. The way is simple and profound. Just say yes with gratitude in your heart, and the goddess Ceridwen will lead you to discover your highest good. Okay, and that's Ceridwen. So basically, start believing that you absolutely deserve to have everything that you're working for. And start setting the visualizations, the intentions, and write them down, all of the things that you want. Start using the law of attraction. Maybe even some Sri Yantra visualizations. And I'm just starting that too with the sacred geometry. I don't know if you do that. But you use the Sri Yantra to focus your energy, and you visualize, focusing on the center, on the outside. Then you go back in. Then you make a mental picture and you think of everything that you want. What you could do is even take and of course you could do it on a computer. Write down your list of intentions and then put a symbol, a picture of the Sri Yantra onto your paper. And then you could even pray over that, visualize it, read it, and then what you want to do is superimpose in your mind the symbol, and that's activating your sacred geometry. But you definitely want to address any issues of self-doubt, any issues that you don't deserve, all that you do deserve, okay? And where was the part? Your alignment task is to turn this around by releasing all judgment toward yourself. Do not judge yourself, don't judge others, and reclaim those dreams you seem to have lost. Write down those dreams and set your intentions. Then look in a mirror, imagining that you're looking into Ceridwen's transformative cauldron. So you can look in the mirror. Again, I'm thinking the Sri Yantra symbol. Anything that you want to do to help you visualize that you've already achieved your dreams, okay? Say them out loud as if they've already happened. You are so much more than you allow yourself to be. Only good will come out of your growth. Your dreams and cherished desires are important to the divine. So I hope that reading helped you. Oh, I did want to do one Angels of Light, and then I will move on, Chetna. But I'm so thankful that you came here today and that I was able to read for you. Hello, Janet. And so welcome to see you, Seashells. And do you see Chetna's here today? And I don't think I pronounced your husband's name correctly. I think it was, I was calling him Ronak. I don't think I was saying it correctly. Oh, good, Chetna, good. And I hope you feel as blessed as I know you are. And I'm looking forward to hearing great things happening for you and your husband, and getting a position overseas where you can truly be happy, and just don't let anybody take your power, and it's all going to be good. Hello, Dr. Priya. I didn't get to read for you before. Okay, so let's see. One angel blessing for you. What do the angels have for Chetna? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, and we have, Archangel Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel works on the golden ray, drawing. Do you remember when I was talking about the archangels and wrapping? This was for Farheen. Okay, so this is interesting. Archangel Jophiel works on the golden ray, drawing wisdom from source. Ask him to illuminate you and keep you to connect with your own. Archangel Jophiel works on the golden ray, drawing wisdom from source. Ask him to illuminate you and help you to connect with your own deep knowing. He will also help you to learn and absorb information. So if you are studying or involved in any form of education, divine assistance is available to you now. Call on Archangel Jophiel for direction and strength. He will help you to remove negativity and become open-minded, clear, and wise. The angels remind you it is time for you to wear the golden cloak of wisdom. So visualize yourself surrounded in gold light and be wise. Affirmation: I connect with my inner wisdom. What was the other affirmation that I already put today? So that's what I love about these streams. I love how Spirit just keeps repeating the same messages. When I drew an angel card for the whole group when I started today, it was wisdom. And I want to see if I can find the affirmation I put up, because I'm going to put this one up too, and I'd like to put them up one after another. Sometimes it's hard for me to go through the chat. I think I passed it. There's Farheen. Because I was talking to Farheen, and then I did the angel reading. Here we go. Here it is. Okay, so this was the first affirmation. I listened to my wisdom. I don't know if you were here then. Yep, that's right, Deshami. It was I listened to my wisdom. And now the affirmation, check this out. Now the affirmation is, I connect with my inner wisdom. So Spirit is telling us something here, to all of us. Spirit is saying it is time to trust our own inner wisdom. Wow. That just came full circle because, I want to see if I can find this card. I want to read both of them together. Yep, here it is. Here it is. Okay, so if you were here earlier, as soon as I started, I drew 2 angel cards, one from the daily guidance of your angels, and then this deck. Okay, and I drew one, put up the affirmation, then I just drew one for Chetna. But the message is clearly for all of us. Okay, so the first one was wisdom. Knowledge is learnt, but wisdom is the divine prompting within you. Your angel guidance is to connect to your still, quiet center and listen to the wisdom of your soul. Then you will take decisions and act from your own infinite self. With wisdom, life takes on a new perspective as dramas and fears become insignificant in comparison with the magnificence of the overall picture. Walk your path in life as one of the wise ones, and all will revere and respect you. Affirmation: I listen to my wisdom. Okay, then I pulled for Chetna, Archangel Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel works on the golden ray, drawing wisdom from source. Ask him to illuminate you and help you to connect with your own deep knowing. He will also help you to learn and absorb information. So if you are studying or involved in any form of education, and Chetna, I believe you're a teacher, divine assistance is available to you now. So Chetna, I would be calling on Archangel Jophiel to help you get a teaching job overseas. That's what I would be doing. Call on Archangel Jophiel for direction and strength. He will help you to remove negativity and become open-minded, clear, and wise. The angels remind you it is time for you to wear the golden cloak of wisdom. So visualize yourself surrounded in gold light and be wise. Affirmation: I connect with my inner wisdom. I listen to my wisdom. I connect with my inner wisdom. I really feel like Spirit is saying that. I mean, I want to really I listen to my wisdom. I connect with my inner wisdom. I listen to my wisdom. I connect. I feel like that is really the message, isn't it? Because first we want to connect with our wisdom. I connect with my wisdom. I listen. Okay, it's I connect with my inner wisdom. I listen to my wisdom. I mean, that's a whole affirmation right then and there, isn't it? That's almost a mantra. A mantra. It really is. I connect with my inner wisdom. I listen to my wisdom. And when I drew the first card, I was saying how it stands out to me that it's not, I connect to wisdom. I listen to wisdom. And how many of us do listen to wisdom? We look at Proverbs. We listen to, quote unquote, wise people. We find sayings that we like, quotes and sayings, because we want to listen to wisdom. But this mantra really is something different. It's about going within, meditating, calling on Archangel Jophiel to speak to us so that we're getting divine wisdom really downloaded in us like a computer. Now we want that wisdom downloaded in us so it stays in us, so that we can connect with that wisdom that's part of source in us. And then we don't have to really keep going outside to find the wisdom, because the wisdom is within us that we can access anytime we need. And a lot of that is, we have to learn how to trust our own intuition so we can follow that wisdom. I'm going to do a deep shuffle on these. Absolutely, Chetna. Absolutely. It's always right. I'll say that your sixth sense is correct every single time. And the time you thought it wasn't correct, if you look back in hindsight, you'll be like, oh, it was correct. But I hope that blessed you, Chetna, and I'm so glad you're here. I hope you subscribed. I'd like to see you here again. I'm sorry, Ozma. I'm so sorry for all the pain that these men are putting you women through. Many of you are really suffering from these men. I do want to give Farheen a reading, but who was it who said that they were waiting before they had to go to sleep? Was it you, Deshami? It was somebody else, and I was drawn to give them a reading, but now I'm not sure if they're still here. If you were here and you were telling me that you were going to go to sleep, could I read for you before you went to bed, because it was really late? Should you wait? Who was that? I love that affirmation. I connect with my inner wisdom. I listen to my wisdom. Awesome. I agree, Chetna. Absolutely. I connect with my inner wisdom. I listen to my wisdom. And I just know that, brighter days are definitely ahead for you, for your family. And, the pain and the hurt. Oh, thank you, Chetna. Thank you. It's been rough for you. I know that. It's been rough, but good days are definitely ahead. Okay, I will give you a reading now, Daisha. What is your question? Thank you, Krisha. Thank you, Exena. What good stuff is coming your way in general? Okay, let's see. Only good stuff, right? If there's something bad, you don't want to know. What good stuff is coming your way in general? Let's see. Hello, Daniels. I don't do lists anymore. Hello, Arpita. No, there is no turn. I don't do a list. How it works is if you want the next reading, you can make a donation of any amount. Otherwise, I will just go through and feel who I'm drawn to at that moment. Oh, I'm sorry, Krishu. I'm sorry that it's so late in India. Maybe I'll try and start coming on earlier. I didn't realize it was this late. You're almost like 12 hours ahead of me. But I do have a lot of people watching from India every day. I don't know if I could come in earlier. Let me see. Okay, Krishu. Sweet dreams. Okay, let's see, Desha. What do we have coming for Desha? Especially in 2022. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for letting me connect to her spirit team, her guardian angels, her spirit guides, her ancestors. Desha, Desha, Desha. Okay. The Chariot. Ooh, interesting making that appearance. Two of Pentacles. The Lovers. Okay, Desha, are you a Gemini? Okay, are you a Taurus or a Gemini? Or is there a Taurus or a Gemini? Oh, hello, Yin Ella. Okay, I have a donation. So I just started Desha's reading, Yin, so please don't go anywhere. And then I will do your reading right after Desha's. Eight of Wands reversed. Death. Okay, we're getting a lot of major arcana cards. We have Taurus, Gemini, and Scorpio. King of Cups. There's some love going on. You're a Sag, okay. The Emperor. This is just full. 2022 is going to be a very big year for you. Okay, now let me just ask first of all. I feel you are single because I have the Lovers here showing up. Then I have the Eight of Wands reversed. I have Death followed by King of Cups, which looks to me, okay, and then the King of Cups turns into the Emperor. It looks to me as if you're single, you're going to fall in love with the king who's going to become baby daddy. That's what it looks like to me. Let me know if you're single. Okay, Ace of Wands reverse. Do you have an ex? You don't have any children now, correct? This is interesting. Huh. You don't have a baby daddy, correct? Because I'm getting some energy that this man, the King of Cups, may be somebody you've already been with. But I will look at this closer. But I'm not sensing this is new energy. You have an ex who you want back. Okay. Yeah, I'm picking up that this might be your King of Cups is an ex that you want back. And I'm getting that, and I'll just pull these out real quick because your Emperor, which is the baby daddy, is coming up with the Ace of Wands reversed, which well, the someone that you have in mind, is he new or is he someone that you've dated too? And your Two of Wands is reversed, which pretty... Right, I know you're not married and no children. But Emperor is coming after King of Cups, showing children in the future. That's what it looks like to me. Okay, and the Chariot, have you He is a past person? Okay. So I'm not sure if this is the ex or if this is the one that you're into. Okay, so they're both exes. Yeah. Well, I feel you're getting back together with an ex. That's how I feel. I'm not getting new energy from this. The Chariot is moved. Did you live with one of these exes and then move out? Only because they have the Chariot to start your reading, which looks like a move. And it is in the past position. So I'd like to know if you were with an ex and moved. Only one person you want back. Okay, were you with an ex and recently moved out, or did you just recently move? The Chariot doesn't have to refer to moving. It's just my usual go-to with the Chariot is a move. I mean, it can refer to successful, no moving involved. Okay, so the ex that you want back is your last relationship, correct? And when did you two break up? So if there's no moving involved, then I will look at the Chariot as victory. It's followed by the Two of Pentacles, which represents balance. You know what? I really do want to clarify this Chariot. Because there's no Taurus. Is the ex a Taurus? Okay, Dacia, is the ex a Taurus? Let me make sure the Chariot represents Taurus. It could be Virgo. I always get that confused. Wait a minute. Sorry. As Cancer. I'm sorry, Cancer. I always do that. Is there a Cancer in the mix? No Cancers? Okay, good. And it's followed by the Two of Pentacles, which does represent balance. It could mean being in a place that brought you balance in your life, but I want to get a clarifier on this. Okay, Spirit, please clarify the Chariot in this reading for me. Please clarify the Chariot. Chariot and Judgment. Judgment. I don't know if that's really clarifying it much to me. Victory and Judgment. Interesting. Virgo. And no Virgos? Oh, I have 2 donations. Let me make a donations list. Thank you for your donations. Let me put that up. Thank you to everybody who's donated and subscribed. Okay, so for clarification for your Chariot, I get Judgment. Okay, which Chariot can be asserting your will, victory, pride. But Judgment can also mean getting what you deserve. It could mean a legal situation. I am not sure, because this could mean so many different things. Whatever it is referring to, you would know if this is referring to a legal situation that you had victory in, if it's referring to overcoming a challenge that has brought you full circle. Whatever it is has resulted in you being at a place of balance in your life where everything is moving smoothly. I'm not sure what that represents to you. Oh, good night, Chetna. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chetna. I'm so blessed that you are here today. Thank you. The good news is, Dacia, that even though it's major arcana, it's major energy, you've come to this place in your life where you have overcome something and you are victorious in this area that's brought balance. Now we're seeing the Lover's card. It could even be that maybe the breakup was so you could, maybe you learned something from the breakup that's brought more balance into your relationship, to the future relationship. I feel like it is about love. I see love all over this reading, but there's major arcana like crazy here. So whatever it is, it's a lot of important life changes that you've gone through on this journey. Let me just read to you what we have here. We have the Chariot, Judgment for a clarifier. Two of Pentacles, balance. The Lovers, major arcana. Following the Lovers, I have a reversed Eight of Wands, which is saying to me the reverse of this breakup. That's what it looks like to me. You feel more positive about you and him now? Yeah, I that's what I'm saying. Then we have Death. Okay, another major arcana, which represents change, because we have the Lovers, the reverse of the Conclusion, and then we have Death, change. So how is this changing? King of Cups. What follows what follows the King of Cups? The Emperor, which is father energy. Okay, and this is when it starts confirming to me that this man is really an ex and not a new relationship. Your Ace of Wands, which would be your new relationship, right? Aces are beginnings, and this is like spark of passion, creativity. That's reversed. So the energy that it's new isn't there. That's followed by a reverse Two of Wands. Two of Wands, this is like one of my favorite cards. I really just love it. And check out the imagery on it. This man is like going on a journey, and here's two wands, and it's like this golden path of like sunlight, and look, he's gonna walk off into this beautiful future. There could be some storm clouds ahead, but the sun is shining on his path. I just love that, right? So this is like new energy. You're walking into the future. Happily ever after. You may not know what to expect, but you know it's going to be good. That's reversed. So it's like you have all this energy here with the King of Cups, the Emperor, the Lovers. You know, whatever was the Chariot and the Judgment. And there could have been a judgment call. Maybe you broke up with him for a judgment call, but whatever it was, things are in balance now. So we have this energy here that it's not new. Then we have the Moon reversed, which can represent some things, right? But I followed that with the Two of Swords reversed. So together, the Moon and the Two of Swords represents going into something with like your eyes closed, secrets, things are hidden from you, the blinders are on. Both of these are reversed. The Moon represents female energy. So whatever it was that kind of had you feeling maybe you weren't really aware of something in the relationship, that's changed. I mean, this relationship, there's no money going on. This isn't business. This is all love. But what I really like about this reading is right here. Seven of Swords reversed. Okay? Seven of Swords, to me, it's like I said earlier, it's the lone wolf. It's you're tired of the battle, of the fighting. You pick up your swords, you're taking what you can, and you're going home. That's reversed because this is my single man card. Whenever I pull this reverse, it means the man is tired of being single. So, I'm not sure how long it has been since you've had communication with your ex. Oh, I have another. Are you speaking to me, Asar, or are you spamming the people on Facebook? So, Daisha, what I was going to say is I'm not sure how long it's been since you've had any communication with him. I think it would be a good idea to reach out to him because he's getting over some of this negative energy that he may have been feeling surrounding the relationship too. So the breakup, I would like to know a little bit more about what happened between you two, but either way, it looks very, very good, very, very positive. There was not energy for a new man. Oh, you're going to see each other soon. Now, what about this part about the moon being reversed along with the Two of Swords? Do you feel, was there something involved where something was being hidden from you? A secret, something like that? You are working from home due to COVID. Oh, okay. Well, that's awesome. Let me know how it goes. I'm really excited about this. And don't, like, don't just dive right in. Let him take his time. And yes, just, I'm going to do a deep dive on, a deep shuffle on this, Yin. And then I will do you. And if anybody wants the reading following Aurora, the donations list is up and it goes Yin and then Aurora. Wow. And you're not sure what happened? Yeah, and that's what I think was kept secret from you. But that energy is all going to reverse too. Because remember, that was showing up in the future. So let me know what happens after you get to work and start seeing him again. But just keep it in the back of your mind, like don't rush it. You don't want to scare him. Don't say, oh, read the tarot said we're going to be back together. Just let it happen naturally. Yeah, I'm very curious about the Chariot with the Judgment. Very interesting. And you said he's a Pisces? Very interesting. But those love cards were very, very clear. Hello, Chandra. How are you? Well, right now we're on a donations list. So, Yin, will you meditate on your question and then type it in for me? I had to sneeze, so I had to mute myself. Don't want y'all hearing me sneeze. Chandra, did you see Chetna? Chetna is Raunak? Was that his name yesterday? Raunak, his wife was here. It was awesome. Yes, Aurora, I will do your reading right after Yin. Yin has a question. She said she wouldn't leave, so I have like this peppermint diffuser with peppermint oil in it. It's making me sneeze all of a sudden. She was here, Chandra. It was wonderful. It was awesome. There you are, Yin. Yes, I was going to say, are you seeing him? You're with him at work? Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Oh my God, what rumor? He had better not be with some woman. What is the rumor you heard, Yin? Yes, I hope she comes back tomorrow. And then we had this incredible angel message about wisdom. We had two of them. It was wild. You just got to tell me the rumor, Yin. Tell me he ain't gay. What is the rumor? What is the rumor, Yin? Spirit, please show me a yes. Spirit, please show me a no. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. I wouldn't worry too much about the rumor. I don't know what the rumor is. Hello, Shakira. All your reading says you won't be seeing him soon. You haven't seen him? So you're with him at work, but you haven't seen him? Wait, I'm all confused, Yin. Okay, what are you saying? um. Oh, you're welcome, Daisha. Did it help? Did it help? You got to keep me posted on that. Okay, Yin, you're at work with him. Are you saying you haven't seen him? But you're saying he still talks to you. So you must have seen him. I can't remember if I just shuffled all of these. I think I did, but I'm doing it again. Okay, tell me, Yin, specifically, what happened? Because I'm like so invested in this. You went to work. You're talking to him, but you're saying you haven't seen him. What readings are telling you that you won't see him? I'm confused. Okay, yes, so you saw Samson today and he talked to you? And I don't know who's gossiping about him, but don't listen to any gossip about him at all. You were in shock to see him there. Interesting. I'm so excited. So, and did you speak to him today? So you don't need to listen to anybody's negative gossip. No, just put that out of your mind. What? I can't remember what was said in our last reading. I think it said that you would see him, right? Yeah. You saw him today unexpectedly. Okay. Yeah, that's what came up in our reading, that you would see him again. What reading said you wouldn't see him? I didn't give you a reading that said you wouldn't see him. I'm sure I didn't tell you wouldn't see him. Who? You mean some other reader told you wouldn't see him? Wow. His name wasn't on the roster and then you saw him? I'm pretty sure, when we did our reading a few days ago, didn't I tell you that you would see him? I don't remember anything about you not seeing him. That is awesome. Yeah, because remember it was, you had said that you had the feeling, right, that's what I was going to say. You had the feeling that he left when you left. So what it could be is when you were getting those readings, whoever it was that said he wouldn't be there, remember the tarot works on the energy at that time. So it could be he wasn't on the roster. He wasn't going to be there. So for that time period, he wouldn't be there. Oh no. Oh, that's awful. From other readings, okay. So it could just be that, you know, at that moment it was coming up, he wasn't planning to be there and he wouldn't be there. But I feel that when I gave you the reading, I thought for sure you were going to be seeing him soon. Didn't I say you were going to see him soon? I thought I did. But it could just be that since he wasn't on the roster and he wasn't on the list. Exactly. And that's what you were thinking he may have done before. You thought that he may have left when you left. And that's what, because I remember, wasn't it Saturday? But I remember that we're like, oh, you're coming back, so we'll see. I think that's what I said. I think I said, so we'll see if he comes back now that you're back. That sounds familiar. So let's just get a quick read on Samson and Yin. The lotus flower. Every time I see you now, I think of the pink lotus flower. Okay, so let's see. What do we have? And I'm not just really going to straight up ask like how he's feeling about you. I just want to get, I really want to get the two of you. I just feel stuck to just say, how does he feel today? I want to see more of like how this is going to play out. Samson, Indian, thank you, Spirit. Show me Samson, Spirit Team, Spirit Guide, Samson, Indian. And what is this rumor? Justice, the Hermit. Ooh. I just pulled 3 major arcana cards for you. Ace of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. Okay, we're getting a lot of the same cards, even though I just did a deep shuffle. Queen of Cups, the World. Wow. Okay, so it started off with Justice. I don't even know if I should even bother with zodiac signs, but we're looking at Justice, Hermit. So I do believe he was in a period of time of solitude. That's changing. I do think that he's coming back because you're there, Yin. I really think he likes you. I really do. Who, Samson keeps talking to you? So Samson just shows up when you're back, and now he's talking to you. So we do have this new beginning. The creative spark, the passion is flowing again. We have in balance, 2 of Pentacles. We have 9 of Wands reversed, so somebody's lowering their guard, lowering their defensiveness. We have 7 of Wands, the same thing, lowering that guard, lowering that defensiveness. Now this is interesting. Your Queen of Wands is coming up reversed. Your Queen of Wands is coming up reversed with a 10 of Wands. Now what's interesting here is these 2 right here are showing that he's kind of like coming out of a shell, really. He's lowering his guard, but for some reason it's kind of putting you off edge. Not sure why you're finding this a little I don't know what this. It's interesting. As soon as he starts lowering his guard, you start getting a little burdened about something. Maybe it's a job. Maybe you're getting a little stressed out about the job. I'm not sure. Oh, sorry. But it will turn into the Queen of Cups. So even though your Queen of Wands is reversed, even though you're getting a little burned out from something, I'm not sure if it's him or the job, your Queen of Cups comes in with the World, with a lot of happiness, celebration. So it does look to me, and you said he is talking to you. So you're saying you're there talking to another guy. So he's Scorpio. Well, we do have Death card here. And what's your sign again? We have Libra here. We have Scorpio here. And we have the Hermit. What is the Hermit again? It's Zodiac. I always get confused with these. Virgo. So we have Virgo, Libra, Virgo, and Scorpio in this reading. Do you mean you were talking to another guy when he came up to see you? Oh, welcome back, Seashells. And if anybody else makes a donation, please type it in the chat so I know. Well, I'm not seeing anything about Christine in this reading at all. So maybe he and Christine just went out like friends or something. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about In fact, I'm seeing him spending some time alone. Oh, there's nothing in this reading about him and Christine being together. That's absolutely never come up in any of my readings for you and Samson. Let me look real quick. I've never had any indication from a reading that there was some other woman showing up in his maybe she wants to be going out with him. Maybe she's trying to make that happen. Yes, I always forget those. I will get them all memorized eventually. Quirky Giraffe, I'm doing Aurora next, but I would definitely like to address your concern about a demonic attachment. Okay, let me see Christine and Samson. Spirit, please show me what's going on with Christine and Samson. Christine and Samson. Seven of Swords reversed. Five of Swords reversed. Ten of Pentacles reversed. The Star reversed. Ten of Swords upright. The Devil. Eight of Cups reversed. Something will be revealed. Maybe that's it. I don't think if they went on a date or something, but I don't even really see that. I don't think this is going anywhere. I don't think that's it. I do think I remember that about something will be revealed. But I don't think that's going to be what happens. I don't think that that's any concern. Just just be you, just do you, just the feelings can grow, but there's nothing growing between him and Christine. Even on the off chance that something did happen, it's not lasting. That's not lasting. So just keep doing you. Keep looking cute at work. And there he is. Samson's there. And don't focus on this, Christine. I'm on Yin's reading right now, Chandra. Hello, Michael. Welcome to the stream. Oh, Ten of Swords is like the ending of a relationship. Yin. The stuff between him and Christine, none of it was good, and it ended up with a Ten of Swords. So, and they're not compatible. They don't have good energy together. So even if she's trying to do it, even if he's been like lonely, I pulled the Devil card. So even if there's like some lust going on, maybe she's saying, let's hook up. It's not going to go anywhere. I didn't pull anything like he would hook up with her, but even if he did, it's not going to go anywhere because it ends in Ten of Swords. You crack me up, Yin. Aurora, are you still here? That's true, Chandra. That is true. I'm so happy you got to see him today. How long had it been since you'd seen him? Okay, Aurora, I'm going to do a deep shuffle of the cards. And do you have a specific question, or is it just your love life in general? See, now there was some energy in your cards about getting overextended and burdened and stressed out. I wonder if you're going to lose interest in Samson. Your Queen of Wands was reversed, paired with the Ten of Wands reversed. Love life in general. Okay, Aurora. Maybe you're going to end up liking the other guy. We'll see what happens, Yin. Because there was some sort of, it was almost like as soon as he starts really getting interested, you were getting like burned out for some reason. Then your Queen of Cups showed up. Then you had the World showing it could be a new love, and then you're like happily ever after. It could be with him. But that it showed up that there was something there. And now you have this other guy putting his energy into the mix. He might end up trying to swoop you up. You might fall for somebody else. The heart is fickle. So we will see what happens, Yin. But I am excited. At least, you know, Samson is there. I mean, that was wild. That was wild. And you have to set your intentions for what you want. And don't ever forget the most important question. Is this person in my highest good? Is this whose spirit wants me to be with? Okay. Just love life in general for Aurora. Okay. Let me get these all shook up. But it's very exciting. And at least you're not going to be bored in 2022, Yin. I have a feeling you're going to have a number of people showing interest in you. Just have fun. Okay, let's see what we have going on for Aurora in her love life. You're welcome, Yin. And keep me posted. I'm so excited about this. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What do you have for Aurora? What is Aurora's love story? Please connect me to Aurora's spirit team, her spirit guides, her guardian angels, her ancestors, her loved ones in spirit. Please connect me to the person that is coming towards her in love, the person that is of her highest good. Who is this person? What is coming in love? What should she know? What should she look out for? What is her warning? What do we need to know? And what is the sign of the person coming towards her? What do we have for Aurora? King of Swords reversed. That looks to me like a recent breakup. I mean, it is the past. Okay, now we have the Magician. The Magician. When was your last relationship, Aurora? I'm not sure if you're in a relationship, but okay, the Magician can refer to Gemini and Virgo. Oh, thank you, Viddy. Let me know if there's any Geminis and Virgos in the mix. Now we have Knight of Swords reversed. So I just drew King of Swords reversed, the Magician, now I have Knight of Swords reversed. Do I have children? Chandra, I have 8. I'm a grandma. Seven of Pentacles reversed. I have 8 children and 3 grandchildren. And I have another grandbaby on the way. 8 of Cups reversed. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Ace of Wands upright. 10 of Swords reversed. Now I'm asking for your love story here. King of Wands reversed. I'm not young, Viddy. I'm 53. The World upright. Yep. I turned 53 in December. Queen of Pentacles upright. Page of Swords. Oh no, I'm 53. I'm an old lady. The Star. The Moon reversed. The Star and the Moon reversed. 10 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. We have some serious ups and downs here in love. Okay, here we go. 4 of Wands and the Emperor. Here we go. Queen of Swords. Okay. Okay, so this is, you are on a journey, Aurora. You are on a major journey of love. Now, I have asked Spirit a number of questions about your love life. And it looks to me like this King of Swords it looks to me like this King of Swords is in your past. So, Aurora, can you please start off by letting me know about an ex that you have? Because if you are in a current relationship, then I have to reread this whole entire cards. But it does not look to me like you're in a relationship. It looks to me like you have recently had an ending in a relationship. Let me show you the first row I have. You don't have an ex? Okay, so have you never been in a relationship? Okay. So you've never been in a relationship. That's good to know. And what is your sign? You have marriage way at the end here. And that could, this could definitely explain why I had to go so many cards to get a marriage. So let me show you from the beginning. We have King of Swords reversed. That to me represents like an ex, but we will see. The Magician upright, followed by Knight of Swords in reversed, followed by 7 of Pentacles reversed, followed by 8 of Cups reversed. Now from the first row here, okay, there the King of Swords is reversed, the Knight of Swords is reversed. If you're saying you've never had an ex, never been in a relationship, that would explain why those cards are reversed, that energy is not flowing of the male energy in the situation. The Magician is upright. Magician can represent Geminis and Virgos. What is your sign? The Magician, though, represents that creative force, creative power of using your will to get what you want. Now, the Seven of Pentacles being reversed, this is a card that I use that shows Aquarius. Okay, this is a card that shows a woman who like owns her own property, a single woman. But I have this feeling that you're actually rather young. So that could be why you're not surveying your property or land. You may not be a landowner. The Eight of Cups upright is moving on weariness, but that is reversed too. So this could even represent somebody who lives at home and they don't own property and they're not moving out on their own. So let me know your age if you don't mind. Following that, we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, which really this really is like speaking to me about somebody who's much younger. But that's followed by Ace of Wands, so we're starting to see like some creativity here. I'm in the United States. Chandra, I live in Florida. We're seeing, you're 19, okay, so that's what's going on. So we're starting to see some beginnings here, but then we see the Ten of Swords, which is like the end of a relationship. So it could be that maybe in a month or two, you actually start to come together with somebody, but it ends very quickly, okay? Because then we have this King of Wands energy is reversed. So I do feel that you are going to meet somebody, but it's not going to go anywhere. It's not really going to be what you want, and it's going to end quickly. Then we have the World. Do you have travel planned? Are you planning on college? There's some things here that start to shift. After you have this Ace of Wands, this new beginning, maybe you're moving out. I'm not sure if you're moving out, but something new is going to be taking place. There is a man that's going to come into the picture, and then this relationship is going to be ending. Then you have a lot of options. Things look like everything's picking up for you. Then you have this Queen of Pentacles. This could be career. It could be no, I don't know her. It could be education, it could be career, but you're coming into your power. You're coming into the Queen of Pentacles. Then we're seeing this Page of Swords energy. Pages are students. So if you're going to be in college or university, please let me know, because now we're coming into some more reversed energy. We're coming into a reverse moon. We're coming into the reverse star and the reversed moon, which again is making me feel as if you're kind of giving up on love, kind of giving up on hope. So right now, if you feel like I'm never going to fall in love, I'm never going to get married, don't think about that. You dropped out? Okay. So it could just be a new beginning for a career. But if you feel that, oh, there is Quirky Giraffe. I'm sorry about that. I'm simulcasting on Fractal Flowers, Read the Tarot YouTubes, and on Read the Tarot Facebook. And the Facebook can't see YouTube. YouTube can't see Facebook. And the two YouTube channels can't see each other either. Sorry about that. I can see everybody. Then you come to this period of the Ten of Wands where you almost feel like giving up, but don't, okay? Then we have the Five of Pentacles. So there is some business stuff here going on. And you dropped out of school. So you may be taking some jobs that you don't really like. You may be dealing with financial issues. You're dealing with some emotional type setbacks. But then you're going to start working. I usually find this as a group of three. But something's going to change. It may not be a group of three. It may just be that you're working as a team. You have a good job that is coming together for you. But to sum this up so far, okay, you basically are feeling as if the love thing is never really going to take place and it's not going to happen. Something will transpire. I'm going to say, like, what it could be a month or two. I'll put it up to 6 months. You're going to meet somebody, but it's going to end quickly. It's not going to be your forever guy. It's not going to be happily ever after. You're going to actually have a sense of freedom after that relationship ends. You're going to be coming into your power. Then you will be becoming a novice or a student of some type. It could be a beginning of a new job. It could be you go back to school. It could be something in that realm. It could be just like an apprenticeship. It could be somebody's like, well, you know, we can work together. I'm going to train you. Okay, anything of that nature. Then you're going to have another period of feeling as if things just aren't working right for you in your life again. Feeling like, I want to give up. When you have these periods of feeling like you want to give up, don't give up. Okay, you're young. Life is a journey. It's full of hills and valleys. There's high points, there's low points. When you get to the low point, that's when you learn how to live your life. That's where your wisdom comes from. That's where your knowledge comes from. So there's a little dip. It's not a big, huge, devastation, but there is a little dip in your journey. And there will be some financial issues that you face, but you're going to come out of that rather quickly with probably like a new job, some new financial opportunity, okay? Then you're going to be like, things are going better, but I don't have everything that I want. Then boom, all of a sudden, you meet this person who's promising you marriage, happily ever after. He's like, dude, I'm your baby daddy. I want to have babies with you. We're looking at Aries energy, possibly, an Aries. And then you come into the Queen of Swords, okay? Then you come into your full power. So it is a journey, and I don't see you getting married for, I'm thinking a couple years. But I'm saying by the time you're 21, your life is going to be very different than it is now. And, you may not want to get married very young. You might not want to get married at 21. But there's definitely a lot of growth that you're going to be doing over the next 2 years that's going to be very, very useful. Lessons that you're going to carry with you for the rest of your life. If you're the type of person that is very negative, that thinks in themselves, talks to themselves with a lot of self-doubt, really focuses on the negative and gets themselves depressed, even maybe too depressed, cut that out, okay? Cut that out, because you do have a happily ever after coming in your story. You do have love, happiness, you have power and strength, you have children, you have love, okay? You have a man who really will want to take care of you, who wants to be like, almost like the quote-unquote provider for you. And that's coming in a couple years. So if you feel, I don't know, even rejected, don't focus on that. And I'm going to give you a goddess reading. There are definitely periods in your life here where you get despondent. You get a little depressed and think like all these good things are going to happen for everybody else but not you. And that's just not true. You dropped out. So there's definitely some issues here of some money issues, okay? But like I said, I don't know, are you currently looking for a job? Are you currently looking for a career? Because this is going to come to pass where you do land a good job. Let me look a little bit more at your career real quick. Because we started off with Queen of Pentacles. First we had the Seven of Pentacles reverse, which does say to me, you don't own anything. Then we have the Five of Pentacles, which is somebody who needs financial help. That's somebody who's asking the government to give them a hand up, or asking parents for loans, things of that nature. But then we start to coming into this area where you start tapping into your own creative power to make money, and then things start shifting and changing for you. So let me see a little bit more here about this money. And I also want to check out your husband, because I have the sense that your husband might be like financially secure. Not that you're going to like marry him for money or anything, but I think that these financial issues that you're dealing with are temporary. I got a jumper here, Knight of Cups. Okay, I'm going to put that back though, but I do think that's part of your reading. Okay. Spirit, please show me some clarification on the business, the finances. Show me some clarification on the finances. Two of Wands. Two of Wands. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely going to be, and I told you that's like one of my favorite cards. Two of Wands and Two of Cups. So there's definitely going to be, and you said you are looking for a job currently, is that correct? I love the two twos. Okay, the Two of Wands is one of my favorite cards, because this is, I just went through this a little bit earlier, I don't know if you were here, but the man who's like on his journey, he doesn't know how it's going to end, he doesn't know what's in store, but the two wands are right there, and the sun is shining right on his path. And it has like this, you know, sweet, romantic, adventurous nature to it. Like, I'm going on a journey, you know, and even though there's dark clouds in the sky, every step I take is blessed, and I'm going to be okay. And I'm just going on this wonderful journey. And I believe that there's a lot of partnership here, because as I said before, we have the three of coins, which shows to me you working as some sort of team, and it could be a business idea of something. The Two of Cups is partnership. So I feel as if even if you end up working, you know, some job that you might feel is menial, okay, just to make ends meet, don't limit yourself, because I do feel that there's like partnerships and business and creative ventures coming in your story. But you really wanted a love reading, and the love reading is very positive, and it is showing that you're going to, and one more thing I want to say about this, right, is the Emperor is kind of known as being a bit of a control freak. He kind of gets a bad rap. The Empress is the maternal, loving earth goddess mother who, like, she has the children and she takes care of everybody. And the Emperor is usually like that dad who comes in and he's like, turn off the TV, take the trash out, go clean your room, okay? But that's like that dad energy. So sometimes the Emperor can get a bad rap of when he shows up as your husband or your spouse or your boyfriend, because it can almost be like he's that partner who's like putting his foot down and saying this is how it is. And that's why, you know, he's represented as the Aries. And some women really just can't handle that. They can't deal with that. They don't want a man who's like, you know, they want a man who's docile or submissive. They don't really want a man who's going to put his foot down and make rules and quote unquote be in charge or be that alpha male, right? But for you, you're the Queen of Swords, so you are going to be able to handle this Emperor. If he pushes your buttons, you're going to be pushing right back. He's not going to be pushing you around. And together you will make this work with the Emperor. You know, now it could mean that he's an older man. It could absolutely mean that you're with an older man, because he's not a page, he's not a knight, he's the Emperor. Okay? So you're the queen, he's the Emperor, he's beyond a king. You very well could end up with an older man, but he's going to love you, cherish you. I feel in spirit that the financial issues would be resolved, which could also mean that he is older, that he's he's been around long enough to get his finances in check. So I want to give you a goddess reading, and I do want to know if any of this resonates with you. Let me get my goddess deck. Okay, good. Thank you, Aurora. And, you know, just like I said, if you, when you go through these little periods, they're just like little blips in your life story, you know? And the thing is, it's like everybody has to go through a hard time to get character. People who get a silver spoon handed to them and go through life with everything that they ever wanted and they never struggle for anything, they don't have character. They don't know how to function in the world, and they don't have anything to give other people. People who have gone through the most challenges in life are the people who learn from that experience and then have something that they can give others, because they can give their wisdom to the younger generation, or people, put it this way, they can give wisdom to the younger generation, but they can give empathy to other people who are going through the same thing. So if you never go through anything, you have nothing to give others to help them in their time of need. So don't look at life as like, you know, I've got a bum deal, I have to struggle for this and this and this, and these people are just, you know, living off the high horse of the land, you know what I mean? Yeah, but the thing is, it's like, that's how you gain your strength. Nobody goes through these horrible hard times and stays there. Nobody stays there like that. Life is a journey. It's up and down, and then there's so much that you can change in your situation through your intentions, through visualization, through meditation. What happens is when people get despondent and depressed and they feel rejected, then addictions can come in. And the main thing is, like, an addiction, oh my God, an addiction will rob you of everything, because the first thing it does is it robs you of your ability to connect with spirit. So even if all these wonderful things are being handed to you, that the universe is like setting up your path and saying this is the way out, you're gonna be everything you want, you can have right now. If you're in addiction, you're not going to see it. You're not going to know how to follow it. You're just going to die. You're just going to let everything that's great that can happen in your life will pass you by, because you don't have the sense to see what is being laid out before you. And it's sad. It's tragic. Exactly. Depression is the same way. And that's why it's like, if you realize that spirit will use everything you go through to not only make you stronger, but to give you the tools to help other people. You know, you just have to keep your eyes where they need to be, that spirit is going to lead you out. Exactly. And no matter how alone people feel, nobody is alone, because we have this incredible spirit team working on our behalf all the time. We have God, we have Source, we have angels, we have guardian angels, we have spirit ones who are a part of our spirit team, we have spirit guides, we have loved ones who have passed on before us. We have spirit guides that are in our ancestral line from, I mean, it can go back 1,000 years. 1,000 years of some spirit who's in your family line who just took a liking to you and has been working on your behalf all the time. And in addition to all of that, we have ourselves. We have the ability to create the life we want through tools like visualization, through the law of attraction, through faith, through believing, through hard work, you know. And that's something too. It's not just visualizing it and then sitting back and waiting for it to materialize. It's visualization combined with hard work, because the visualization lets you create the picture of what you want. It creates the map. It creates the goal. It's like when the explorers were looking out new land, they couldn't just, get in their boat and just sail anywhere they wanted and then show up at a new country or new land. They had to prepare, they had to make the map, they had to figure out where they were going, they had to plan it. And that's what we do with our intentions. We have to figure out what we want to accomplish in our life. Then we have to make the map. We have to do the visualization work. We have to set the goals. But just like making a map, like I'm going to explore this new land, here's the map I've created. I've spent 3 years making this map. But then you never get up on the boat. You never go do the work. So once you set the map, once you set the intentions, once you set the visualization, then you have to do the work too. So you have to be prepared. But it all begins with the vision. It all begins with setting the map for your own life. Setting the map for your own life. And just like somebody sailing to a new shore, there's going to be bumps. There's going to be times when the conditions aren't right. And some people get scared and they turn around and they're like, I'm not sailing off to this new country. Forget this. It's cold out here. I'm not going. But when you're convicted, when you're committed, when you have faith, when you have done the work and you prepare, you will hit your destination. You will achieve what you set out to achieve. And I'm not as young as I look. I've been around the block a few times. I'm 53. I know what I'm talking about. You're 19. You're a baby. You are a baby, Aurora. So whatever situations you face, do not let them cloud your mind with depression or darkness or thoughts that this good life isn't yours, because it is yours. And just let me know if this resonates, because I've just felt like led to say all of this to you. But let me get you your goddess reading. I've been shuffling all these, but now I feel like doing a deep shuffle. I shuffled these the whole time only so I can throw them down here and shuffle them again. Oh, good, Aurora. So if you've been, worried that you're not going to have love, give that one up. If you're worried that you're not going to have a good job or money to live, give that up too. Exactly, Michael, that's true. I am sorry, Michael, that you can't see everybody. I think there's a way that, there is a way. I don't know if I can do it with StreamYard, but there's a way that I can run all of the chat on the video on the side. I wonder if I did that, if you'd be able to, if everybody could see each other. If like the Facebook comments and the YouTube comments would all be on the screen. I'll have to look into that. Because altogether, we do have a lot of people in the stream. It's just everybody's spread out on different devices and stuff. A love card. I was so happy that we got to do was it Chetna? Is that her name? Chetna's reading today. Okay, so let's get Aurora's goddess reading. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have from the goddesses for Aurora? What do they want her to know as she continues her life's journey with love, career, success, claiming her power in this world, to be one with Spirit, to know that she has the power to be who Spirit has designed her to be, to walk in the fullness of her power. What message do the goddesses have for her? And the message is Azumi, humor. Are you the person that, that's interesting, because I did feel about talking about depression and not letting anything like this, you know, weigh you down. And when you do go through tough times, to know that they're temporary. Okay, so your card is reversed, which means it's an alignment task. Uzumi. But you know, let me see if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Uzumi? I don't know. I think she's Japanese. What? I don't think that's right. Isn't it? Did you hear that? I don't think that was right. Let me go to YouTube. Isn't it? Isn't it? Okay. Here we go.
Meet Mitch. He's just started his very own Shopify.
This is a story of Izumi, Shinto goddess. Uh-oh.
In this video I'm going to talk about the Shinto goddess of dance and singing and happiness and everything that is vibrant. Uzume.
Uzume. Uzume. That's it. Uzumi. Okay. Uzumi. Uzumi. I know, wasn't that funny? Who put that on their website? Who thought like that was that was a correct pronunciation? Okay. Uzumi. Okay. Have you been talking yourself? Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm laughing too much. It did sound like a duck, didn't it? I thought she was African, but she's Shinto. So I think isn't that Japanese? I think she's Japanese. I think the book will, let me see. Wait a minute, it didn't say. Yep, she's a Japanese goddess. Shinto religion of Japan. The goddess of dawn, mirth, meditation, revelry, and the arts. Are you artistic, Aurora? I thought she was an African goddess too by the name. Are you artistic, Aurora? Because even when I was doing that reading about you are artistic, when I was doing that reading about you becoming in some sort of like going to business for yourself, I was wondering if this was art. Are you an artist? Like, do you paint or draw or make things? What type of, how artistic are you? What is that? But let me read this. Have you been taking yourself and your life too seriously lately? Has life become a burden? Do you feel indentured to a project or person, and the heaviness of it all makes it difficult to believe that there could be relief? Well, the laughing goddess, Uzumi, Uzumi, has arrived to let you know to stop right now and be playful. Look for the funny, ridiculous, and foolish in the world. It's time for some comedy. Be like a child today. Finger paint. Call your funniest friends and do laughing yoga. Have a giggle fest. The goddess Uzumi reminds you when you get too serious, she will help you laugh. This is the right way to balance all the hard work you've been doing lately. You are so loved. I'm going to give you an angel reading too. I feel blessed to do that. But yes, I would say definitely to keep focusing on your creative endeavors, your art, whatever it is. I do feel that there is some business avenue for you through your art. I like how the goddess was telling you to act like a child when you're 19. So you still remember how to act like a child. You still remember, like, if I pulled that card telling me to act like a child, I'd be like, okay. But don't take it too seriously, whatever you're going through right now. I like that Michael just wrote, smile and the whole world will smile back. Yep. Azumi is a Japanese. She's a Japanese goddess from the Shinto religion. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What angel message do you have for Aurora? What angel message? Right here, we have forgiveness. Ooh, forgiveness. Is there somebody that you need to forgive? Angel wisdom reminds you that challenging people and situations are sent to you as your most important teachers. I just love how Spirit does this. Okay, is this not what I was saying? That when you're young, when you go through these situations, that is how you learn. That's what makes you wise. That's what gives you the empathy to help others. You know, when you become the old one, you will impart wisdom to the younger ones because of what you've gone through. Angel wisdom reminds you that challenging people and situations are sent to you as your most important teachers. Without them, your soul would not grow. Your guidance is to let go of the hurt, resentment, and anger of the past. When you forgive others and yourself, your karma is rubbed out of your soul records. You will enjoy love in your heart and lightness of spirit. Ask the angels to help you dissolve your hurt, anger, and guilt. They will take your burdens from you. When you love unconditionally, there is nothing to forgive. Love is for giving. And that's separate two words. Love is for giving, to give of yourself. So open your heart and give love. And the affirmation is, I forgive myself and others. I am free. Well, I hope this reading blessed you, Aurora, and I am looking forward to hearing what's going on in your business ventures, especially with your art. You didn't mention exactly what type of art you do, but I do have a feeling that there is some avenue for career for you in art. So I would be interested in seeing where that goes. And remember, though, there is going to be somebody who comes to you with a proposal of love, and that's not who's going to be your happily ever after. It's going to be after that relationship. So you're welcome, Aurora, and again, I hope that blessed you today. I'm going to end this stream and take a break. I'm going to look at some oops, sorry. I'm going to look at starting my streams a little bit earlier because I don't like that many of the people in India are how many of the people in India are coming on and it's like 1 a.m. So I'm going to have to figure out a better time. And it might even be for me to come on later. Maybe I will break up my readings and come one earlier in the day and one at night. You do macrame and thread weaving. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So, Aurora, too, if there's anything that you... Oh, I did want to help you, Quirky Giraffe. Yeah, I did want to help you. What is this about a demon attachment? What is going on here? It's 2:30 right now, and... Thank you, Chandra. Chandra, are you in India too? But I mean, are people going to want to come? I am asking you, Quirky Giraffe. Are people going to want to come on at, like, if I go live at 9 o'clock at night, then that would be what, 8 a.m. in India? Can I do a 10 o'clock stream? I probably could do a 10 o'clock stream at night too. That might be better. It's 9 o'clock now in the UK? Okay. Okay, so Quirky Giraffe, do you have any religious preference? Like, what religion are you? You're an atheist, but not kind of open. Now, what makes you convinced that this demon spirit entered you? You felt electric pulsations into your body, and you could see the hands of the spirit trying to heal. So do you mean like you felt like you were having a Kundalini awakening? Is that what you mean by you felt like it was a spiritual thing? But what kind of experiences are you having? Are you having now that makes you feel this is something quote unquote demonic? Because you said you felt electric sensations and pulsations going through your body. You just had a burnout. Well, if it was like an evil entity, there would be a lot of like evil things happening. Like there would be like uncontrolled anger, rage, probably blackouts where you don't remember things that have happened, and then people telling you that you've done something very, very evil. And you feel like it controls you? What do you mean it makes you vanish? And how is this affecting your daily life? Do you have a job? Like, are you able to maintain a job? Are you in a relationship? You're still in school. How old are you? And do you do any drugs? Like, do you smoke pot or anything like that? If you're smoking pot, if you're doing any drugs at all, if you're drinking and doing drugs, the first things that you need to do is quit all drugs. No drugs at all? You don't smoke pot? Do you smoke cigarettes? Okay, and the next question is, what do you do? What have you experienced that brings you any peace from this? Have you found any music that brings you peace? No, I didn't, Chandra. I don't watch that stuff. I always hit the wrong one, sorry. Is there anything that you do, like any music that you listen to that brings you peace? You listen to healing frequencies and etheric clearings. And how do those work for you?
Does happy act?
Okay, put a YouTube link in the chat for you. And I want you to start listening to this song. I want you to meditate with this one. I want you to read the Bible verses on it. And like put this song on repeat. Okay? I want you to start off with that song. And then contact me. You can contact me through email or come back to my live stream. Did you subscribe? And let me know in a week how you feel. There's another one I want to give you. I might have to... Oh, here's the one I want to give you. And if you want to find like another version of the song, you can You can Google that. But start with those two songs, okay? And let me pull an angel card for you. You're welcome. If you feel that you have some sort of unclean spirit in your body, you have the authority to make it leave. And you can use the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth to cast it out. And I can send you a prayer. You could say your own prayer, but you can pray to Jesus. That's how I pray. But since you're agnostic and you're becoming more spiritual, I think you should pray to Jesus. And just pray. Are you in America, Quirky Giraffe? Hello, Rajni. Rajni, what time is it where you are? Hello, Kalia. I was actually ending the stream. Sorry. If anybody wants, you're in Europe, okay. If anybody wants a reading, you can reach me for a one-on-one, 2:40 in the morning. Oh my gosh. Because I will, do phone readings. I'll do for $15 a reading for you on Facebook Messenger. And it doesn't have to be 3 o'clock in the morning your time. And Quirky Giraffe, have you ever prayed to Jesus? Hello, Nicole. Okay, let me see what angel message I have for you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message did the angels have? Laughter. We just had 2 messages about laughter. Laughter is a wonderful healer. It shakes out fear and leaves you feeling happier, clearer, and more relaxed. Remember that angels fly because they take themselves lightly. So make light of difficulties and see the funny side of situations. Laugh at yourself and with others. When you relax and laugh, your angels drop in new suggestions and ideas which can transform difficulty into delight. Laughter is the sunshine which dissolves the darkness. Did you hear that, Quirky? Laughter is the sunshine which dissolves the darkness. So be merry, joyous, and fun-filled. Oh, I like that. Laughter is the sunshine which dissolves the darkness. So be merry, joyous, and fun-filled. And the affirmation is, I see the humor in everything. So, though I want you to focus in on that music, spiritual healing music, though I want you to call on your angels to fight this feeling, this presence that you're feeling, then I want you to call specifically on Jesus Christ of Nazareth and to say, I cast out any demonic spirit in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. You have no place in my body. You have no room in my life or my mind. I would use some sage, open a door, cast it out, and tell it to leave. Then I would surround yourself, your mind, and your body by operating on the highest frequencies, like you were saying that you do with sound healing. But since you don't feel that's working, I would absolutely invoke the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. You are European. So I think that, your faith would be in Jesus. And just tell this spirit that it has no right to your body. It's your body. It's your spirit. If you don't want some presence, negative force on your body, that you don't want it there, it can't stay there. I would plead the blood of Jesus Christ of Nazareth over your body. And I would say that. I would wake up in the morning and say, I plead the blood of Jesus Christ of Nazareth over my body, over my mind, over my spirit, over my will, over my emotions. No dark presence is allowed to inhabit my being. I cast you out in the power and authority of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, through the power of source that created all things and is, the supreme being of all things. You are not welcome here. Exactly. Did you see the music videos? Exactly. I plead the blood of Jesus Christ over my body, spirit, mind, emotions, and really dig deep, and then really visualize yourself protected in the holy white light of the Holy Spirit. So for visualization, close your eyes, call on Jesus, plead the blood of Jesus. Okay, good. And then close your eyes, pray. It's very easy to pray, pray to Jesus, but close your eyes and visualize yourself with the white light of the Holy Spirit as covering your aura, your energy field of your body, that no dark presence can live in you. You're calling on Jesus, the archangels, Archangel Michael, who slays the dragon, to remove this spirit from you, this dark presence from you. And while it's being delivered through the inside, coming out of you, okay, then you want to seal your body, protect your energy with the white light of the Holy Spirit. So you want to visualize this white light around your whole body and know through faith in Jesus that no dark force can permeate and get through that protective layer. And then do things like, I would go for clear quartz crystals. Black obsidian is very good for removing negative, but I think you should go for, like, I have smoky quartz here, but I think you should go for clear quartz. And you do find it peaceful? Okay. And if you feel that it's peaceful and you feel that that is what you're looking for, okay? When you feel tormented by any type of presence, what you're looking for is what is bringing you peace. Because what's bringing you peace is what is going to drive that away. And those are, Bible verses from Psalms, and it's a very powerful song about deliverance. So definitely keep this up and You have black obsidian. Okay, good. I would go for more than black obsidian. I'd also go for some clear quartz for that protection too. Maybe even black obsidian and clear quartz if you could work with both of those together. But keep the music on, you know, and that is going to drive that energy out. You may want to do sage. I don't particularly like the smell of sage. It gives me asthma attacks. I work with frequencies. But you already, I mean, there's tons of frequencies. I would just say to keep going with the praise and worship too. Okay, awesome. So keep working with the clear quartz and the obsidian. But I want you to keep checking in with me, Quirky, to let me know, because the reason, the way it works, it's just kind of simple. It's when you have no peace, then darkness is reigning, okay? And when you can drive that out, you will know because you have peace. So that's why, you know, we refer to the peace of God, the peace that surpasses all understanding. And I love how your angel message wasn't just about peace, but it was about laughter and joy. And there is this power in joy. And another very popular Bible verse is, the joy of the Lord is my strength. And that might not make much sense to you right now, but the joy of the Lord is your strength. And as you really drive out this spirit and tell this spirit, this dark force, whatever it is, you tell it has no place in your body, okay? You're pleading the blood of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. You're creating, excuse me, you're creating an atmosphere of peace. You're protecting yourself through your crystals, through your frequencies, through behavior such as opening doors and commanding it to leave. And it's your body, and nothing has the right to your body, your mind, your will, or your emotions, your spirit. Nothing can latch itself onto you that you can't get rid of. So first of all, know that there's nothing that can attach itself to you that can stay there. The visualizations are very powerful and they are very real. So you protect your energy field. You drive out anything that you feel latched on, and then you seal it back up with protection. I would call on Jesus, like Seashells was saying, how she pleads the blood of Jesus Christ of Nazareth every morning and every night. I would do the same thing. But there's something here about the joy of the Lord, the joy of the Lord. So if you're feeling depressed, it could be that you're feeling a darkness that is coming through to you through depression. So even finding, something like comedies to watch, anything that is bringing you joy, because it's not just about peace. It's not just about creating this atmosphere of peace. It's about joy. And a joyful heart can't hate. People aren't out there committing violent crimes if they're full of joy, if they're full of light, if they're peaceful. So joy is actually a very strong weapon in the spirit. So are you dealing with depression too, Quirky? Is there some form of darkness or depression that's coming over you too? Exactly. And knowing, putting that faith in Jesus, that Jesus, will use the light of the world to take this darkness away. And I have, let me see. I think I'll give you one of the loving words of Jesus right here. I'll show you this deck. The darkness comes when this entity comes. Right. And that's probably when you need to laugh. And you need to put on, excuse me, you need to put on the music. And I just love this deck. This is from the artist Greg Olson. But these are some Bible verses, and I'm going to pull you a Bible verse from the loving words of Jesus. And thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have from Jesus? Loving words from Jesus. Quirky. What message do you have? And we have, this is your message from Jesus. Are you ready for this, Quirky? Be not afraid, only believe. Be not afraid, only believe. And that comes from Mark 5:36. So, do not be afraid of this entity. Only believe that Jesus is going to drive it out. Only believe that Jesus will surround you in peace, and that peace, prosperity, the fruits of the Spirit are yours. Love, joy, peace, patience, self-control, gentleness, kindness, meekness. All of that is yours. Exactly. Thank you, Jesus. And absolutely thank Jesus day and night for your protection. Keep the music on, because the music does create an atmosphere that dark entities don't like. They don't like that entity. I mean, dark entities do not like the presence of worship, the presence of Jesus, the presence of praise, the presence of casting out unclean things. So keep that. And as long as you feel peace from that music, then it is definitely doing what it's supposed to do. And keep me updated, because I believe that you will have a significant knowing that you have been set free from this. I believe that it might come in a dream, it might come in some sort of vision, but I believe that as each day goes by, you will feel more peace, and you will feel less of this entity, or presence. And that's how you will know it's gone. When you wake up one day and you just have all of this peace, and you don't feel this fear, because that's what it's bringing you, is fear. And remember your Jesus card. I think I put it away. Do not be afraid, only believe. Do not be afraid. And it's your faith that the Bible says your faith has made you whole. That it's not even Jesus just touching you magically out of the air that makes this go away. It's your faith and your belief that Jesus is going to do this that will do this. And by creating that atmosphere, you know all the other things to do. And this is, you're going to be fine. You will be fine, Corky. And if those dark thoughts come to you, then you combat them immediately with laughter, which sounds strange, but if that depression, if it's coming and making you feel useless, then immediately put on something that's going to make you laugh. Put on something that brings you peace, and put on something that gives you joy. So, and definitely keep me updated. You're welcome, Corky. You're welcome. You know what? I'm going to do Michael's reading too. I thought I was not. But I'm going to do Michael's reading real quick. But I'm glad you're already feeling some peace. And that is very, very important. And you can read those Bible verses on the screen. And Shane and Shane, those two artists, they're very, very powerful for creating a beautiful atmosphere too. And when you think of the power that's in the book of Psalms, those verses about deliverance and healing, And you could even look it up, just Google like Psalms and deliverance, and you'll get other verses and passages. But when they sing them, this is David used to play the harp. And at one point, King Saul was being tormented by some sort of dark entity. And the Bible said the only thing that would bring him peace was when King David would play the harp and King David would sing. And the book of Psalms is actually like a hymn book. The book of Psalms are songs that were being sung, for thousands and thousands of years. So they have power. They have a lot of spiritual power because these dark entities have been hearing these songs for thousands of years, and maybe we're not singing them in their original languages, but the intent and the focus is still the same. And they are very, very powerful for making unclean, dark spirits leave. And just remember that you have the power in yourself through your faith to make anything that you feel has attached itself to you leave. And you want to start a ritual every day of clearing your space, clearing your energy, setting the intention that no unclean thing is allowed to be here. Because when any of us are in this type of work, where we are communicating with spirit, we have to protect ourselves that unclean, negative, low frequency spirits don't come, because they're out there and they do want to attach themselves. That's why one of the first things I asked you was if you have any type of addiction, if you're drinking or smoking, because if you're not honoring your body as the temple of God, then that is lowering that resistance, and it does make it easier for things to attach. What you're saying happened was you were doing some spiritual work and something you feel went wrong, and that is very possible. That has happened to many people. But it's nothing that is going to attach itself to you that can't go like that. And like I said, you might not feel it change that quickly. You might feel something radical happen, but as every day goes by, as you set your intentions, as you create the atmosphere of peace, as you call on Jesus, as you plead the blood, as you set up spiritual boundaries, as you set up physical boundaries by taking care of your soul, your spirit, your mind. If the dark thoughts of depression come in, you battle that with laughter, with joy. You will find every day that, oh, what happened to that darkness? I don't feel that darkness anymore, because it's gone. And it will be gone. And remember, work with that obsidian and work with the clear quartz too. And I'm glad that you have both of those, so you can work with those right away. And you can hold them while you're praying, and you'll be good. It's all good. So thank you, Quirky. Thank you for being here, and please keep me updated. Now, Michael, did you have a question? Where did I put my tarot cards? Oh, here they are. What was your question, Michael? Let me do a thorough shuffle of these. I just gotta scoop back. Because I make such a big mess, I throw my cards around everywhere. Is your relationship going to last? Okay, let's look at that. Chandra, are you still here? Hello, Silly. Is it Seal? There you are, Chandra. Chandra, when is the last time you spoke to, hi Brooklyn Smith, yes, I see you now. Chandra, when is the last time that you spoke to Avra? Is your relationship going to last? October. And how did it go in October? Okay, let's see. Is Michael's relationship going to last? What do we need to know about Michael's relationship? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What do we need to know about Michael's relationship? Man, I'm just getting jumpers everywhere. What do we need to know about Michael's relationship? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What do we need to know? Okay, reverse Queen of Swords. Ten of Wands reversed. The Moon reversed. The Hermit reversed. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Oh my gosh. Knight of Cups reversed. Six of Pentacles upright. King of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. The Hanged Man. Oh gosh, I have another spammer on Facebook. Sorry about that. Two of Wands. Okay, it's not looking good for this relationship. There are a lot of problems going on here, Michael. First of all, with this Queen of Swords, somebody's power is being taken away from this. The Ten of Wands is feeling overwhelmed and burdened, but there's also, let me see. Oh, just the whole thing is bad. Okay, this could be leading up to your current relationship. Let me see. Okay, so Michael, were you in a relationship that wore you out? You just wanted to be alone. You were kind of like done with it. And then you met this person that you're with now and felt like you would be willing to open up your heart again. Does that make sense? Were you kind of crushed by the person right before your current relationship? Yes? Well, it seems to me as if that's what happened. But now, with the new relationship, you're finding out that things aren't going as well as you had expected them to. Because we have the Queen of Wands reversed, and I do feel that this is representative of the past relationship, okay? That you were feeling extremely burdened, pretty much gave up. Things were being kept hidden from you, and you just wanted to be alone. But these are reversed, showing me that you met this person you're with now and felt like everything would be different. Okay. And what you thought was going to be the Ten of Pentacles, like you're happily ever after, like now that is not happening. Your Knight of Wands, where you kind of rushed into this, or maybe he rushed into this with a lot of passion, but now that energy is not flowing well either. Now it's coming into a period where you're kind of like almost at a loss. Like it's not working well, and you're kind of like in a situation where you feel like you need some help. Then it's turning into the king is like losing his power. Okay, now we have the Queen of Wands is losing her power. So it's almost as if like all the court cards in this reading are reversed. Okay, and the court cards represent people. So this isn't even just unhealthy for you. I believe it's not very healthy for the partner. But then we end up with a hanged man. Okay? And the hanging man is reversed. But that's just showing that you're not sure what to do, and it looks to me like you're being faced with a decision. Not today. I think you're really going to give this the best shot, but I think it's really not going to be what you want or what you hoped it would be. Your hanged man is like you're going to have to make a decision. It goes pretty much to innocence. Now, this is a card about childhood, too. I'm not sure how long you've known this person, but it just seems like things aren't as innocent or healthy or happy as they should be. And then you basically just go your own way to start something new. And it's kind of weird because like the Two of Wands is really like not this fancy card in a tarot deck, but I just love this card. I love it so much because it's like no matter what darkness is going on in your life, you can just find your power, and just go your own way. It's kind of like that Fleetwood Mac song. Actually, you know what? You know that Fleetwood Mac song, You Can Go Your Own Way? You can call it Another Lonely Day. And just kind of like that. Like you just give up and it's like, you know what? I'm going to go my own way. And you're going to make it through the sunshine walking off. But it doesn't look good to me. So the alarm bells are excuse me, are these alarm bells that you've had? Yeah, I love that card. I really do. And it's like I said, it's like I don't think there's many tarot readers that are like, oh, I love the Two of Wands. Oh, thank you, Phoenix. Thank you for subscribing. Hello, Jaleesa. Desert Rose. Hello, everybody. Well, I was planning on ending the stream. You listen to yourself and you're usually right. So you had some alarm bells going off when? When did you have them? And did your last ex, did he betray you in some way? Did he keep something hidden from you? About 3 months ago. Oh, wow. Oh, thank you, Phoenix. Thank you, Chandra. Well, how close have you been with your partner? There's 3 live streams. Silly. Is it silly or Sealy? Is it Sealy? 3 live streams. There's 2 on YouTube and 1 on Facebook. Oh, thank you, Phoenix. I'm 53 years old, so I appreciate that. Thank you. And if I upgrade my StreamYard, then I can stream to many more than 3 at a time. Sushi, okay. You are close, okay. Yeah, I don't know what you want to do about this. I feel, maybe you just want to, because tarot does read the energy of that day. and maybe there's a situation at hand that you two can overcome and change. I'd have to really dig deep to see what's going on, why there are so many reversals. But time has changed. Yeah, and the main thing that I'm getting from this reading, with all of those court cards being reversed, there was a lot of energy of people's power being taken away. So I'm not sure if you're dealing with something controlling, something manipulative. I mean, that's possible. I didn't, look to see what the problem was, but there's definitely some problems. Such as like your, excuse me, like it showed that you had the previous relationship. You went into this relationship like almost like willing to lower your guard and give this a chance, but it's not flowing the way it should. But I didn't look into why, like what's happening. Why are things becoming what I would call maybe stagnant? Things like that. Okay, so let me see what your angel message is, Spirit. What message do you have from Michael from the angels? What message do you have from Michael for the angel? Archangel Zadkiel. You get an archangel. Archangel Zadkiel. Archangel Zadkiel will help you to find tolerance and forgiveness. He works on the violet ray of purification and transmutation, helping you to release lower vibrations and ascend to a higher way of being. Angel wisdom suggests that you visualize yourself in the violet flame and invoke Archangel Zadkiel to help you. You know what, Michael? A lot of my readings are, it's called like economy of spirit, where, especially with my mediumship, this is something that I deal with frequently, where one message applies to more than one person. And I don't know if Quirky is still here, but when I pulled an angel card for Quirky, I really expected to get an archangel card. And maybe everybody here expected to. This card for you, Michael, is absolutely for you and Quirky. So Quirky, if you're here, this card is for both of you. Let me start over. Archangel Zadkiel. Archangel Zadkiel will help you to find tolerance and forgiveness. He works on the violet ray of purification and transmutation, helping you to release lower vibrations and ascend to a higher way of being. Angel wisdom suggests that you visualize yourself in the violet flame and invoke Archangel Zadkiel to help you. Place your troubles and difficult relationships within the flame so that all negativity is transmuted. You are blessed to have drawn this card today, for it indicates that you are ready to walk the path of light. Affirmation: I am cleansed within the violet flame. So Michael, for you, I love this. Archangel Zadkiel is saying to place your relationship within the flame so that all negativity is transmuted. And see, that's what I was saying. You don't have to give up the relationship, because this is what I was addressing. I don't know what the problems are, because many times tarot will show you what the problem is and how to fix it. So you can use tarot to save a marriage. You can do a tarot reading and find out like your partner has been cheating on you for 5 years and has a lover on the side and is going to leave you. And you can do tarot readings to find, well, what avenue should I pick? What should I choose? What should I do? And you can very well, you can very well have a tarot reading, or spirit absolutely says to you, you need to go, this is done. But then you could have a tarot reading that basically says, confront him in love, communicate, go to therapy, go to counseling, and save your marriage. And the tarot can guide you like which path to take, because the whole point is, what path do I take for my highest good? What path do I take where I'm living the life that I'm co-creating with spirit? And there's always options, always things to do. Now, Archangel Zadkiel, I'm not sure if you caught on to this, But Archangel Zadkiel, it says, will help you to find tolerance and forgiveness. He works on the violet ray of purification and transmutation. So if you're putting your relationship into Archangel Zadkiel's violet ray of purification for cleansing plus transmutation, that means it's going to change. So you have to do some work too, where you have to figure out how much this relationship means to you. What do you want from this relationship? And then address the areas. What are these feelings that you're facing? Because I did a reading basically that just says, is this relationship going to last? Well, I could do a reading that says there's all these problems, but if you want the relationship to last and you don't end it, then it won't last. It will last. You know what I'm saying? So you need to get more specific with yourself, what you want with your partner, if you want to save this relationship. And even, but like you say, like you trust your own instincts too. Yeah. So Michael, it's like there's a lot more aspects to this, more than just me giving a reading that shows that there's problems. And believe me, it showed there were problems. There are definite problems. So if you were curious if there are problems or not, let me know there are problems, because all your court cards were reversed. None of it was showing like a happy ending. No love cards, like nothing. Like I wouldn't have even known you two were in a relationship from that reading. But still, that doesn't mean it's over. And it doesn't mean it can't be fixed. Because when we put our energy into something, when we put our intention into something, we can heal a lot of wounds. We can make you think there is? There may be, because something was going on. And you just need to figure out what you want and what is in your highest will, and also what does Spirit want for you. Because many times we end up in these relationships that we really never should be in, And the tarot is great to let you know, like, should I have been in this relationship in the first place? Should I just let it end? You know what I mean? But the way things are going now, it's not going to last. I mean, as an answer to your question, no, it's not going to last. And I love like that Two of Wands. It's almost like you're just like walking off. You're just like, enough is enough. I'm walking off into the wild blue yonder. But I hope that helped, and I would like to follow up with you and hear, more of what you ultimately decide, how this proceeds, and if you do work with Archangel Zadkiel, because that transmutation means change. So, but thank you everybody for being here. I'm going on 3.5 hours, and I am going to end this stream, and I am going to be considering a better time to stream for all of my viewers in India, because I am kind of sad that they're like staying up till, so many people are staying up past midnight, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, trying to watch this stream. So, okay. See, Nipa, what time is it where you are, Nipa? Are you in India? What time is it there? I don't want people from India watching at 3 in the morning. It's 23:51. Oh, you're gonna make me do math? Oh, in South Africa, it's 3:21. Okay, so it's like 3:30. Yes, it's really early. Really early. But I guess a lot of people in India can't sleep. Can't sleep at night. So, you're in South Africa. Wow, Sushi. So I'm probably going to rearrange my time. I might do 1:30 and then do a late night stream too. I might do 1:30, not get to bed. Yeah. I mean, it's only 5 o'clock at night here. It's just I haven't eaten anything and I'm getting hungry. But I could probably do a night stream. So it won't be, 3:30 in the morning for people who want to watch from India. But I am going to go now, and I'm going to get some food. But thank you, everybody who's been here. And remember, I'm always available. You can reach me on email, readthetarot@gmail.com. You can reach me on Facebook, facebook.com/readthetarot. You can DM me. I'm always checking my Facebook. You can leave comments on the community wall here on YouTube. You can call me, 727-380-0388. I forgot the phone number. You too, Michael. Have a great day and Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Nipa. And Michael, definitely keep me updated. I want to know what happens here. I didn't see anything, of somebody else in the picture, but then I really was not getting much about love cards at all. It was mostly about your emotion, your feelings. It was interesting. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sushi. And I do hope to see you again. I hope you subscribed. But definitely I want to connect with my Indian friends at a better time of day for them. It's a perfect time for me, but it's not a very good perfect time for all of you. Love and light to you, Chandra. And I really just want you to move on from Avrip. Please just move on. Chandra, move on. Chandra, I have to make you a moderator. Hold on one second before you go. Let me give you a mod wrench. To make sure this is on mute. There we go. Okay. So Chandra, you are now a moderator. Okay. What I really need are some Facebook moderators. I don't even know how to have a Facebook moderator. I don't really know what to do with that. Okay. And Chandra, you are such a blessing to me. I love to see you in the chats. But I love to see everybody and all the new people who've come. Welcome and thank you. And thank you to Yin and Aurora for your donations today. It's greatly appreciated. I do a lot of readings for free, and the donations really do help. They truly do help. So thank you so much, and God bless you, and remember to read the tarot. Hope to see you again tomorrow. If I do start a night stream, it won't be tonight that I start, because I'm going to look over all of this and figure out a good schedule. But it might be soon. But I try and notify about the new streams at least a half hour in advance. But I will be on tomorrow. So God bless you all. Tonight is just I'm gonna have soup again. Good night, everybody, or good morning. God bless you. Read the tarot.